everybody has this basic questions कि IIT MBA के लिए है कि नहीं है, and who's fit for applying for an IIT, like an engineer or non-engineer. Hi everyone, welcome on board to CATKing. This is Anisha here, and so many of you all keep asking about MBA from various IITs. So today we have with us these three guys, Bhavay, Pramit, and Samudha, who are from IIT Dhanbad. So welcome on board, guys.
Hi, well, thank you for the introduction.
Thanks, Anisha. Thanks for having us.
Okay, lovely. So guys, tell us one thing, everybody has this basic questions कि IIT MBA के लिए है कि नहीं है, and who's fit for applying for an IIT, like an engineer or non-engineer. So why don't you share your you can give a profile and background with us, and what made you choose this IIT for an MBA.
Okay, so I'll just begin with my profile first. My name is Pramit. I'm an MBA second year specializing in marketing. And when I joined IIT Dhanbad, the main reason was that since my background lies in the BTech, I have a BTech background in electrical and electronics engineering. So due to that, I had an exposure of certain aspects of technical, the technical background that we have generally in engineering colleges. So when we had, when we were applying for different colleges, so in my case, what I had done is I had applied to only IIMs and IITs, just because in my mind I had that preconceived notion I wanted to go to a government college for an MBA, right? So when I was applying, I just applied to the IIMs and IIT Dhanbad and IIT Madras. So I made it to IIT Dhanbad. And after that, what happened was once I made it here, I saw that the scenario was, it was really, a favorable one, considering the amount, the faculty interaction, also being present in the campus right now. Not only we are interacting with not only our departmental faculties, but also we are interacting with other faculties of the other departments, wherein they give their exposure, their experience with the management students, because our department exists from 1976, so it's almost 44 years, right? So they have been interacting, and the faculty is also well known in the entire campus. So this is what I have seen, and also the curriculum is mostly tech oriented, wherein I don't think this is offered in the other IIMs, as I'm not aware of it. But as far as I understand, there is a very good exposure of the tech background, as in any MBA student can register for courses like artificial intelligence or machine learning, and also data science related courses. For example, I think Samudha and Bhavay, being business analytics students, they can relate to what I'm saying right now. So this is what I had experienced. And as far as background is concerned, everyone can apply to an IIT for an MBA into IITs. There is no such, there are no constraints to it. As long as you have mathematics and statistics, it's one subject of maths, related to mathematics or statistics during a UG, and you can apply for MBA core. And if you have a BTech background, you can apply for MBA in business analytics, right? So apart from this, there is no such.
Two different programs, MBA and MBA analytics.
Right.
MBA in business analytics, yeah.
Okay.
Business analytics. So this is what basically you need 55% in your UG for being eligible. Otherwise, from what I have said, there is no other constraint.
Okay, that's lovely. So how has the first year for you been at Bhavay for business analytics? Do you need to have some prior knowledge of data science analytics when you start this MBA?
Oh, it has been great, Anisha, honestly telling you, So you get a mixture of, for me, I was from BTech background, and I was more focused into getting a knowledge of machine learning, AI, Gen 4 technology, and as well as, getting a flavor of business touch to it, So what we guys learn is getting into IIT, you get a flavor of techno management roles, and this is tailor-made for, this course specifically is tailor-made for techno management, So like I said, you get a flavor of, business cases, how to apply these technologies into business perspective, business scenarios. And the first year I said it's a roller coaster ride, you get straight onto, various field. Machine learning is such a vast course, you get to learn in such a short duration, such a short window, but the teachers here, has the coursework has been framed in such a good manner and they deliver to us in complete depth, plus there is, we have to study ourselves. You have to take that initiative as well. The student needs to be focused, and I mean, you have to work slightly hard, from that point of view as well. But overall, I think, it's a very wonderful course, and you get a lot of opportunities in the industry as well after you pass out from here. And there is a huge demand of data analysts, business analysts, data scientists. All these courses are pretty much relevant in today's industry.
Very true, very true. I mean, with the fact that you mentioned about techno managers, I think all gradually IIMs are also shifting towards having business analytics course, and IIT coming with a very strong techno background, techno managerial roles becomes very easy for even companies to come on board, right? How about you, Samruta? How has the 2 years of this business analytics course journey been?
Okay, so as Bhavya mentioned, it has been quite a ride. It's been a roller coaster. A bit about me. So I'm a fresher. I'm a biotech engineer in biotechnology as my engineering in my UG. I come with internship experience at Indian Council of Medical Research, Amazon, Urban Company, and I'm currently helping a German startup called Maintaini launch their business in India. I'm also the kind of a team head kind of a thing for the training and placement cell for our Department of Management Studies. So moving to the experience part, it's been quite a roller coaster. Firstly, like when I came into ISM, I was under the impression that, even though I willingly chose analytics, I was under the impression that it would be tough. But to be honest, it wasn't. Like students have, because tech roles often involve coding, statistics, hardcore mathematics, and also something also kind of contributed to the fear was we always have classes like tech classes or math related classes with MTech students or MSc students. So it's kind of there is no difference in what MTech guy who has cracked GATE is learning and what we are learning. So it kind of may generate a fear, and it happens. But with time, I'm just guaranteeing this, all our teachers, they would specifically cater to our needs. Because MBA is kind of when you are cracking it and are going into MTech CSE, for example, all of them have CSE or IT backgrounds, but we are coming from aeronautics, biotechnology. Some of us are coming from mechanical, chemical. It's a mixture. So you have to cater to all the students, and the faculties did a brilliant job in them, starting from the basics, moving it up notch by notch, level by level. And at the end, you can, you are on par with the, the other tech guys who are studying with you. So it was kind of like the learning was extensive, and our seniors kind of guided us a lot in, because we I personally am the first batch of the business analytics students. So it was a new program. We had to go through a lot of strategies for placements and internships. And me, I've been with TPC of DMS for almost 2 years now. So having been working there from the start. And, so it's been quite a journey, from bringing companies cater to the techno managerial aspect of our program to the, for MBA core as well. And, to studying with MTech people and, reaching that level of technical efficiency that is expected by organizations who hire techno managers. So it has been quite a ride. Yeah.
Lovely. That's really interesting. So these two are from the business analytics space. They have that niche which is carved. Pramit, how about you? When you come from the MBA program core, you get to choose, in how other colleges, you can choose whether you want marketing, finance, operations. Do you have the same availability out here as well?
Yeah, so basically what we have to do is in the first year, when we register courses, so there is a certain basket of courses that are offered to us, which is by default set by the administration themselves, right? So after we are done with those courses, based on that, we decide what kind of internships we want to do. In general, typically, we suggest our juniors, also what we are suggesting by our seniors, is that we need to keep an open mind towards the specialization that we want to go for. Some people have already, decided, for example, if I take a finance student with a finance background, so generally because of the, extent to which he or she has gained exposure towards that field, he or she wants to get into finance as a specialization. Right? So in my case, what had happened was during the UG, I had enrolled myself into many event management and marketing related stuff. So because of that, I was very interested in marketing. But at the same time, since I had heard, there was a dual specialization that was offered until 2019. When we joined, we were the first who did not get to take the dual specialization. So based on that, I decided I wanted to pursue marketing and operations as a dual specialization, but unfortunately, just because we didn't get it, what I decided was to go for the marketing. The specialization, right? So when the courses was done, my interest was building my profile towards the business development and the market research domain. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes, Pranit, you're
Yeah,
audible.
yeah.
So I got the concept of specialization. You can choose. You can get into marketing. You can get into operations. That's there. That's an option to choose the electives. Brilliant. And how about life on the campus with respect to beyond placements? There's kind of peer learning and committees. Do you have the same kind of exposure that one really looks forward to?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, see, the thing is, when we were called to the campus, first of all, it was voluntary. So as a result, all of the all students, everyone did not come to the campus due to COVID restrictions, and also there were some personal reasons due to which they couldn't come to the campus since it was voluntary. But the number of people who had come, we had good amount of camaraderie here, and based on that, we used to attend classes. Even we used to sit together and attend the classes, and also we used to study sometime together based on the specializations that we had. And as a result, we kind of built an atmosphere around us, and also students who are not from a managerial background. Right? For example, in the hostel that I'm staying right now, it comprises of MSc and MSc students. So they look up to us for guidance in terms of career prospects, and also what kind of career prospects you have post MBA and pre MBA, right? So they look up to us for in that aspect also, and certain placement related guidance they also come to us. Even BTech students. I mean, in an IIT where BTech is considered the topmost notch of notch of students that are there, even they come up to us and ask for guidance like, sir, what can we do? Like, what can we do after BTech when we pass out, and stuff like that. So this is what we had experienced after coming to the campus. And apart from this, as far as faculty interaction is concerned, as I said already, our interaction is not only limited to the faculty of our department, but also even faculty from the mining department, environmental science, mechanical, electrical. We can interact with anybody. 2 days back, I had interacted with a faculty from the mining engineering department who was an alumni of this college itself. So he had shared some certain aspects related to industrial exposure, and also the advantage that we have as have as management students. So, and also being from a BTech background, he suggested you people are doing a good job and stuff like that. So this is what I have experienced after coming here.
Lovely.
I wish
it's like a whole family culture.
Absolutely.
There on campus, you learn and grow with each other.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So, what do you think? One last thing that comes to mind is before applying, you have this, will I meet the sectional cutoffs? Will I meet the overall CAT cutoffs? How's the interview process like? So, Bhavya, you being from the recent most setup last year, you've been through this journey. What do you think? Like, who's fit to apply in for IIT Dhanbad programs?
So actually, I mean, any students can apply, whether he or she is from the commerce background, arts background, humanities, and science as well, definitely. Whether he's, pure science honors or BTech itself, right? So anybody can apply. He needs to have that, as Pramit said, I would like to reiterate that same point. He needs to have a background of mathematics or statistics specifically for BA course, okay? There is no such hardbound thing for MBA course, MBA journal, what I'm calling. So then there is a segregation of things. IIT Dhanbad has created the segregation where they distribute, their pointers according to your past academic record, their experience as well, their CAT scores, and then the personal interviews. So any candidate can look for these details exactly, because I don't have that, remembered at back of my mind. So they can access, IIT Dhanbad page. Everything is categorically mentioned over there. Once you have that application, and applications would be, the end date is on 6th Feb. So this weekend would be the last opportunity. And once you have applied, directly, it would be for us, our batch, it was personal interview rounds. I don't know about my senior batches, but I guess this time around as well, it will be directly PI, because due to COVID reasons, once you have that, PI is generally, normal things get asked to you about your experience if you are, coming directly from the industry. And normally for a fresher, they ask for your academic background. Why do you want to do MBA? I would suggest all the new candidates to definitely have that checklist created, that why do they want to do MBA in first place, right? There should be a linkage, sync to it, that why do you want to pursue a course that is specifically into a master's, So you have to get that sort insight cleared, right? And once you are clear with these interviews, you just wait for, cut list. So we have a big list created, 500, I think for my batch, there was a list of 500 students. And I guess a safe bet for my batch was around 80 to 82 percentile in CAT score. And that depends upon which course you are applying to. So I think this time onwards, I'm personally guessing there would be a slight inflation, but I'm not, there won't be a huge, difference from the previous years. So I think 80 to 82 percentile would be a safe bet. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's really great. So one last, Pramit, you would like to add some last pointers before we wrap up today's session for all of these future aspirants?
Actually, I just wanted to clarify. I just raised my hand just because of that. I just want to clarify one thing. So, the eligibility criteria for MBA core, it will be the student has to have a course during his or her UG based on mathematics or statistics, right? And 55% is same for both core and business analytics. And for business analytics, it has to be BTech, background, that is compulsory. So that is what I wanted to clarify. And as far as the CAT percentile, the CAT cutoff is concerned, by the Council of IITs, there is no prescribed cutoff. It depends on the applicant pool, right? So even after the CAT cutoff is decided, it is not released to the students. It is not disclosed. So these are two things that I want to clarify. And wrapping up the session, being from the admission committee, I would like to use my marketing background that is there. So because I have been part of the AdCom for the last one and a half years, if I'm being precise. So as far as my interaction with the students or the applicants has been concerned, as far as my experience is concerned, I've interacted with around 250 students so far. And the most pressing matter, the pressing topic that they want to discuss regarding when they apply for our college is the placement opportunities and the faculty, the pedagogy that is there, right? So as far as the placements are concerned, this time the placements have been phenomenally, they have been inflated a lot as compared to the previous batches, because till 2021 the average used to go at around 7.5 to 8 MBA for MBA, and since the BA batch, it was the first BA batch, so we don't there are no records. But because of administrative constraints, I won't be able to disclose the exact figures of this year. But it is also there in the social media, so students can go to the LinkedIn pages, across all social media platforms and check it out. So, but that much I can say that the placement scenario this time has been phenomenally great as compared to the previous batches, considering both BA and the core batch. And for business analytics, I would emphasize more upon it, because being the first batch, the performance that we have been able to see, I don't think any other college or any other B school would be able to grasp that opportunity as well, the kind of way that we have done it, right? So this is what I would like to emphasize upon.
Okay, that's lovely. That's really great insights. I'm sure that's going to be helpful for all the aspirants. So thank you so much, guys, for taking out time and coming on board today, and wish you all the best further ahead. For people who have not yet applied, just a quick reminder, 6th Feb is the deadline. So please do not wait for last date for any college to apply. Fill it one day before to avoid all technical hassles and glitches that come on board. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, Anisha, for letting us join and sharing our experience.